going on, guys? T206 Cards back again with another video. This is just going to be kind of a T206 collection journey update video. I haven't done one of these since basically my first video ever on this channel. Been doing a lot of those player stories and mail days, so it's kind of difficult to see what my collection looks like on a full scale. So figured this would be a good video to do and just kind of give me something to do. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. I have on my list of T206s, I've got 42 that I'm trying to collect and keep. Now I've got 24 out of the 42 so far. Here they all are right here. So let's start. All right, leading it off, we have got Mr. John Titus, obviously an iconic card in the T206 set. Only player to feature any sort of facial hair. And this is, fun fact, actually the last card to feature any player with facial hair until 1971. Next up, and that is a SGC2, beautiful copy. Next up, we have got Fred Merkle, infamous card in the T206 set. Obviously a pretty funny story behind him. Not funny for him, but cost the Giants the World Series with the infamous Merkle's bonehead play. Next up, getting into my Southern Leaguers, we have George Mannion here. One of my favorites, just looks very formal. Love that portrait photo. This unfortunately did get a SGC1 somehow. Definitely going to regrade this one at some point, but Piedmont 350, tough Southern Leaguer to find. George Mannion. Next up, my most recent pickup, we have a James Lafitte, Piedmont 350, grade of 1.5. The front of it presents like a 4 or 5, but as you can see, the back kind of kills it. It was definitely glued to a scrapbook or something, but luckily I don't care about the back. Next up, we have, sorry for the glare, Dom Mulaney, Jacksonville player. He was their first baseman for a while. Had a pretty extensive career in Georgia and Florida, so pretty cool about him. Love that. That's a 1.5. That's another one that I don't know how that got such a low grade. It presents beautifully. Next up, we have Ed Reagan, who at one time was one of the toughest, or if not the toughest, Southern Leaguers to find. This is a grade at 2. Played for the Savannah Indians for a little while, as well as the New Orleans Pelicans. Played with Shoeless Joe Jackson. He was a Georgia native. Next up, we have Perry Lipe. This one has become really tough to find and very expensive. This is a SGC2. Beautiful copy. Mine, you know, has some minor scratches in the red there, but apart from that, it's got my favorite back, the Old Mill Southern League back. Keeping it going with PSA 3 of Cad Coles, one of the cooler names in the T206 set. Love this portrait, the Augusta jersey, not too far away from where I live. Move that real quick. Keeping it going. Another Georgia player, Dutch Jordan. Played for the Atlanta Crackers for a long time. This is a PSA 3 as well. Beautiful copy of this card. Piedmont 350. Next up, one of my favorites, Ed Foster. Love this portrait, love the popped collar, Charleston jersey. Definitely has become pretty tough to find as far as the Southern Leaguers go. Old Mill Southern League back. I love that on the deeper dark red, then it kind of fades to a lighter red in the background there. I've always loved that. Next up, we have got Ernie Howard, who played for Savannah. He was an outfielder for a while and then moved into sort of a managerial position with the team, coached them for a long time. Actually coached Shoeless Joe Jackson when he played for the Savannah Indians in 1909. Love that card. Next up, my favorite card in the whole T206 set, Jack Bastian. And if you're wondering why, it's because this guy was absolutely terrible. His batting average was like 170 or 180. Don't really know anything about him. They don't really know why he was included in the T206 set, but he is, and that simple fact is kind of the reason why I fell in love with that card, just kind of the mystery behind him. All right, next up, that's the Southern Leaguers portion of it so far. I still need to get like 3 more, and then that'll be complete. Moving into the most popular player of the dead ball era, Mr. Hal Chase. Probably the best first baseman of all time, definitely in that time period. I don't know about if you could say that anymore, but love the pink portrait. This one did get a 1, but I got this card raw, and I knew it was going to get a 1, but it still presents really well. Minus the creases up there. The colors are still really good on it. Moving into the Black Sox scandal, which I guess you could say Hal Chase may or may not have been included in. We have got Sleepy Bill Burns in a 1.5 SGC Piedmont 350. He was kind of the messenger between the team and the New York Gambler to get everything organized with the whole fix. Next up, we have got the ringleader behind the whole scandal, Chick Gandil, graded a 2.5. This is love this card. I always have. I just love that white sweater jersey, him swinging the bat, the colors in the background. This is a Piedmont 350 460, so 1911 on the year. And then rounding it all off with the Black Sox scandal, we have got the man who started the first game and let everybody know that the fix was on, Mr. Eddie Saccott, nicknamed Knuckles, famous knuckleballer, definitely could have been in the Hall of Fame had it not been for his involvement in that whole scandal. That is a SGC 2.5. And then moving into my Hall of Famers that I have so far, we've got Frank Chance, Hall of Fame first baseman and manager for the Cubs, graded a 1.5. This one presents a lot better than a 1.5. But I'm okay with that. Don't really care about the grade that much. And then keeping it going with Joe Tinker. Looks like the lollipop kid in this portrait photo, but I do love it. It's definitely my favorite variation of his. Love the Cubs on the shirt. Old hairstyle just really speaks to that time period. Piedmont 150. And then rounding it all off with the Tinker to Evers to Chance trio, we have Johnny Evers with bat, Cubs on shirt. Definitely the hardest variation of his to find. I found this one raw on Facebook and I sent it into SGC. Definitely thought it could get higher than a 2. So I'm probably, and I still firmly believe it can. So I'm going to resubmit that one eventually. Moving into Mr. Rube Marquard. Another Hall of Famer. You know, there's a case that he may have not had a Hall of Fame career, but he definitely still was a dominant pitcher. Had a 19-game winning streak at one point. That's still very, very impressive. And I love that card. I love that one more than his portrait. I just love the colors in that one. Next up, the card that holds the most sentimental value in my collection, Mr. Roger Bresnahan. Come on, focus up. There we go. Roger Bresnahan portrait. Hall of Fame catcher, the first catcher to ever be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He invented and improved catcher's equipment. He invented the shin guards as we know them today. And that was the very first T206 card that I ever got when I was a kid back in like 2012. Next up, we have my favorite Hall of Famer in the T206 set. This is a beautiful SGC2 portrait of Mordecai Brown. Sorry for the glare. Love the portrait. It's definitely my favorite variation of his. Yeah, super excited to be able to finally cross Mordecai Brown off my list. And then probably the prize of my collection as of right now, SGC3 Rube Waddell. God, I don't know why this focus is messing up. SGC3 portrait Rube Waddell. Obviously, the stories behind this guy could go on and on for days, but beautiful copy nonetheless. Piedmont 350. Love that blue background. He's definitely going up on the stand. And then finally, to end my collection journey so far, we have my highest graded card, Huey Jennings, one hand showing. I've always loved this card ever since I found out about this set and really started studying it and researching it. This was one card that I always wanted just because, I don't know, it just looks cool. He looks happy. Obviously, Coach Ty Cobb, so that was one big part of it, but I was super thankful to have found this card in a 4.5, and I got it for a killer deal at this card shop in Jacksonville. So that is my T206 collection so far as it stands. Obviously, I'm a little bit over halfway. I've got 24 out of 42, like I said, but picking them off slowly but surely. But thanks guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for more. Peace.